This dialogue has impacted me on multiple levels.
I was able to step outside of my boundaries.
I've learned more about myself and what I'm capable of doing.
It went beyond anything that I could have anticipated.
I'm Gardinier. I'm the director of the Human Services program at Northeastern University, and I was a faculty leader for the 2013 Zambia Dialogue. We'd run programs in India, Mexico, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and Benin. We decided we would have an inaugural new program in Zambia. These are very exciting because you tend to get students who are a little bit more adventurous, willing to try a program that hasn't been done before. Students signed up knowing that this would be a first go and there would be lessons learned along the way. I love the opportunity to take an idea and see it kind of unfold, put into that planning process. And I also love the ability to watch other people have that same experience. And I think that that is part of what this dialogue offers students. The human services dialogues are unique in the sense that students are out in the community, learning from professionals, applying the course concepts in real-world experiences, and then taking that knowledge and helping them to conceptualize what a good capacity building project could look like. The Human Services Dialogue essentially consists of several key features. The service learning, we do lectures either by myself or a local professional. Students are also participating in some form of exchange with the local community. So this year in Zambia, we partnered with the University of Zambia Gender Studies program. The students conceptualized, designed, and implemented a youth summit that was based in a residential program for young girls. So the students spend the first week or so just getting familiar with the organization, learning about the staff, learning about the community that they're serving, and with the organization they start to think about a particular gap in services or infrastructure programming that the students can dedicate some time and resources to. They come up with this concept in collaboration with the leadership internal to the organization and identify a one-time program that they will conceptualize and execute during the duration of the program.
I worked at the Pakachele Primary School in the Ngombe compound of Lusaka, the capital of Zambia, and I specifically worked in a classroom with 3 deaf children. When Lori was telling us about all the opportunities for different nonprofits we were going to work with, I was really excited because not only will I be doing human services type work, but I'll be working on my sign language. I learned a lot from them, and hopefully they learned a little bit from me too. For our group, we ended up creating a youth basketball league just within the school, and we actually had our first game at the end of our trip against another organization we were working with.
So I was working at an NGO called Fountain of Hope, and it was an organization for street children, street boys specifically.
The work that we were doing there ranged from teaching to mentoring to counseling, trauma counseling, to recreational activities, and we also participated in the recruiting project where we would go out onto the street and convince the boys that were still homeless there to come to the Fountain of Hope.
We were working on capacity building projects while we were there.
We were asking them, in what way will this grant money, this capacity project benefit you most? And they said the chicken coop.
We were trying to create income-generating activities. They can sell the chickens, they can eat the chickens, and that's what they wanted, so it was coming from their idea.
We were able to add 150 additional chickens, which gave them a lot of profit. My classmates who were doing another capacity project trying to put together basketball leagues, they asked me if they put some of their money to getting a bus for us, would we come up and play them?
During the basketball games, everyone was having a lot of fun, and finally we're dribbling down to our end. One of the girls takes a shot, misses, it goes to someone else, they shoot, and the ball goes in, and Tyler, who was reffing, blows the whistle, and everybody who was watching, all the children come out doing flips, screaming, playing the drum. It was probably one of the most successful things we did while we were there, just seeing everyone so happy.
I kind of fed off their intensity. The work that we were doing there went beyond classroom work that we've been so accustomed to. I wasn't somebody that was a human service major, so to go there and kind of see the direct work that you can do, whether it be with direct service learning and the differences between that and grant writing and the whole government aspect of it as well, it was really enlightening.
You always find a solution to a challenge. We had a basketball ground, which we never used because we didn't know how to play basketball. Now I can confidently go around and say we have a basketball team. That is the beginning.
I've been doing education on substance abuse and drug rehabilitation.
As I taught the kids the information that I learned, I was learning myself.
Out of probably all of the service learning I've done with Northeastern, this has been the most interactive, the most educational, the most fun.
You did a great job.
I'll miss them. You know, the world is so small. So somehow, somewhere, we're gonna meet. Somehow, somewhere, you know, students will go back and market, you know, the organization like we are doing now. This will go a long way. The children are also excited, you know, to see people come this far and just spend time with them and do programs with like this with them. It brings a smile. And it gives, you know, some kind of self-esteem. You feel worthy, you know, visited and, you know, be together.
There was so much to learn, and I tried to soak in every little tidbit, every detail, every clear learning experience, every hidden learning experience.
Given that this was a first year, first try, you know, it's really fantastic to see how meaningful and substantive these partnerships and relationships were with the area students and nonprofit organizations. These experiences tend to reverberate throughout their academic and life beyond Northeastern. The relationships that students are able to develop with each other and the relationships that students are able to develop with a faculty member really give these experiences so much weight.
I took away more than I came with, that's for sure, and it's going to stay with me for life. I would recommend this to anyone.